والله أعلم. نعم.
Assalamu alaikum. Someone is asking, many young Muslim wants to live independently and adopt to the Western lifestyle without family guidance. What advice would you give them from an Islamic perspective?
طيب هذا very great point والله يعني، ودي ابتلاء وهذا تست من الله عز وجل لكل من ترك بلاد المسلمين وعاش في بلاد غير المسلمين. The great test, great challenge for the person who left the Muslim country and stay in a non-Muslim country. By the way, staying in a non-Muslim country, it be permissible for some reasons. First, if you struggle with practicing your Islam and securing your 5 essentials, as I mentioned, the aql, the intellect, the deen, the religion, and the wealth, and the blood means yourself, and the lineage, your dignity, and you are not able to secure it in your Muslim country, then you can migrate to non-Muslim country with requirement, with conditions. The first condition that you are able to practice these 5 here. If you're not able to practice these 5, so what is the reason? What is the difference between staying in Muslim country and non-Muslim country, and you are not able to practice your deen? You are not secure in your ird, in your aql. So then, the second condition, you should not stay here just only for dunya. Dunya is a part of your life, but not all of your life. As Hassan al-Basri said, make the dunya in your hand, not in your heart. Because if it's in your hand, khalas, it lost, goes. But if in your heart, if you lost it, it's still in your heart. طيب, try to find something that let your staying here permissible, which is da'wah. Try to seek da'wah or promote for da'wah for the deen of Allah Azza wa Jal, or try to teach someone what you learn. Try to bring the knowledge to the community. Try, if you know Quran, teach the Quran. Know Arabic, teach Arabic. Know some principle of Islam, teach Islam. So don't leave yourself without that. هناك في تعارض، في بعض الناس بيلقوا ببعض التعارض في حديث النبي صلى الله عليه وسلم: أنا بريء من كل مسلم مات بين ظهرين المشركين. النبي محمد صلى الله عليه وسلم said in the hadith, I'm an innocent from any Muslim died within the ظهور, the back, or within the mushrikeen, the disbeliever. طيب, and they said this hadith indicates that النبي محمد صلى الله عليه وسلم will innocent, يعني he will neglect, he deny any Muslim died in non-Muslim community. طيب, one of the fiqh في الحديث is to understand what is the story behind this hadith. Why Nabi Muhammad صلى الله عليه وسلم said this hadith. If you look to the story of this hadith, that Nabi Muhammad صلى الله عليه وسلم in this time, there is some Muslim was not declaring their Islam and staying with the kuffar in the tribes. And one of the battle between the Muslim and the kuffar, one of the Muslim has been killed by a Muslim by mistake, of course, because he was with a kuffar. And then the family of this Muslim claimed for the diya, قتل الخطأ. وما كان لمؤمن أن يقتل مؤمنا إلا خطأ. And it's not permissible for the believer to kill another people except by mistake. But if he killed by mistake, then you have to give diya. And diya is about 100 camel. Depends on the mazhab. It could be مغلظة, heavy, or مخففة. Could be various. You can give the money instead of the value. So far, yes means that Nabi Muhammad sallam, then he said this hadith. He's not responsible for his diya because he was inside the kuffar and was the same place of the kuffar, and he did his mistake. أنا بريء من, I'm innocent, يعني I'm not responsible for his diya means. So understand the hadith correctly and don't put the hadith in not the proper context. طيب, now understand now that staying here in the Western country challenging, and you have to build yourself, build your deen, build your Islam, and build your identity. The question that we have here, the lifestyle. Lifestyle is completely different than our countries. Lifestyle, especially for the youth, when they grow 16 years old and up, they start to practice the lifestyle, the independency. I need to be independent. I need to leave the home, leave the house, stay with my friend. I have a girlfriend, I have such and such, I have a boyfriend if a girl. So I don't like this style of traditional and cultured life. I'm a Muslim, okay, no problem. I will pray, no problem, but I need to live my life on my way. I don't need anyone to force me or to stop me. And I don't have, yani, every time when I was in my Muslim house, oh, I have to lie. Oh, I go to work and then I go work. I go to my friend. People try to run from this lie and say, okay, I will leave the home and stay with my friend and enjoy my life. Type. The question here, what is the meaning of Islam? Islam means submission. Submission means that you submit to Allah Azza wa Jal and submit to His command and His awamir. One of the awamir and the greatest awamir, the greatest commands that Allah gave it to the believer, وَقَضَى رَبُّكَ أَلَّا تَعْبُدُوا إِلَّا إِيَّاهُ وَبِالْوَالِدَيْنِ إِحْسَانًا. And Allah decreed or decided to not worship someone except Him. And the second, وَبِالْوَالِدَيْنِ إِحْسَانًا, to be kind with your parents. يعني, do you think when you leave the home and you left your mother and your father crying and feeling loneliness and feeling be upset, do you feel that you satisfy yourself and you follow the command of Allah Azza wa Jal? Do you feel that? The first point. Remember, even when a person came to Nabi Muhammad Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam to ask him, I need to go with you to jihad, for a battle, jihad, which is the top of the Islam. But I left my father and mother crying. And then what did he say to him? What did he say to him? Did he say to him, come, let us go for jihad? He said, go back. Make your parents laugh as you make them cry. It's very, very important. Don't think that when you leave the style of the Western style, your parents will be happy. And since you are a Muslim, since you submit to Allah Azza wa Jal, the command of Allah Azza wa Jal is to look after your parent. طيب, كما تدين تدان. As you will do with your parent, it will happen to you in the future. طيب, if you like the independency life, look to the future and look to the people who already left or leave this life independent. When they become old, what happened to them? Where are they now? Where? بيسموها ايش اللي هي care, age care. All of them now in age care. They select to live the independent life in their youth. At the end of the life, you will also have the independent life. Your children don't look after for you. They kick you out. خلاص. And maybe one day a year, oh, happy birthday, my mom. Happy Mother Day, happy Father Day. That's it. خلاص. And the rest of the year in aged care. This is the second point. The third point, the person has to be his own identity, his own character. And one of the things that will affect the Muslim identity is الصحبة, the companions. وفي المثل بالبلدي زي ما يقال الصاحب ساحب. And one of the tradition saying الصاحب, the friend, ساحب, pulling you. يسحبك, he pulled you toward the goodness or toward the evils. When Nabi Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam في الحديث, he mentioned that the example of the righteous companion and the bad companions is like a misk carrier, fragrance carrier. He may gift you, or you may buy from him, or you smell a good odor from him. And the other one is like a blacksmith who blow in a fire. He may burn your clothes, or you smell a bad smell for him. So look to